Hi guys, it's me, Keepy83.
And Barbie0913.
And we went to our first doll show in ages.
Yay!
Yes. It was nice to be able to get out and see dolls in person before putting down the money.
Yes. Nice to actually look at something and not pay shipping and handling.
So much.
Yes.
Because shipping and handling is insane. Plus doll prices on eBay are insane.
Everything's inflated, yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey everybody.
We are at the King County Doll Show. First time in ages, basically, it seems. So yeah, we're gonna kick off 2021 with a doll show.
All right. Wish us luck.
Yeah, hopefully we find some good things.
See you in a bit. Let's open the magic doors.
was nice to go to a show and see people and talk to people and be able to be like, you know, can I get $5? Can I get get this for $5 less, or barter, and
Will
all
you
that
go?
fun stuff.
Will you go lower on that? Will you go a little bit lower on it? Sure. Okay.
Yeah, people wanted to sell stuff.
It was nice. There were, you could tell everybody was happy to be at a doll show. A lot of people, a lot of older people that were just so happy to see their usual sellers and have conversations with them again. It was really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you don't always see that with doll shows. Sometimes it's just very much like you go into a dealer's booth and it's just like they don't talk to you or say hello or acknowledge your presence. And so there was much more of like the, greeting you and saying, we'll make a deal if you want a deal.
The camaraderie.
Yeah, celebrating the joy of dolls.
The joy.
So we did some shopping there, but I guess we'll talk about the show first.
Sure.
So yeah, this was the Kane County Doll Show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually one of, like, it's not small, but it's not usually humongous.
It's usually bigger than
The Naperville
Naperville show, yeah. Bigger, but you could tell today, the whole back end, they had taken away the seller space in the back end.
Yeah, I would say today's crowd was like comparable to Naperville.
Yeah.
Just in a larger
Yeah.
space.
Usually you get a little bit more, yeah.
So yeah, there weren't as many sellers, which, is, probably to be assumed because it's the first show back since all the craziness of 2020.
Right.
And yeah, the last time we were at the show was like September of 2019.
That is so wild. I just can't get a mix on that, 2019.
Yeah, we literally spent a whole year. We did go to a show in January of 2020, but then like by March everything was shut down. So yeah,
And it's only been eBay or auctions if you saw an auction or just going to Savers.
Yeah. So if you're like us, you either spent too much money on your collection or you spent very little money on your collection.
I'm happy with what I spent today. I'm actually very happy.
Yeah, I'm content with what I purchased. And, I went to the bank and I didn't use all the money, so, I'm saving some for the next show.
There we go.
But yeah, there was, I don't know, the show's always kind of weird in terms of variety. Like, I don't know, we didn't see a lot of, what do you think we didn't see a lot of?
We didn't see a lot of 60s kind of stuff. What my age is that I would think a lot of people would be looking for. Not a lot of that. I saw one Thumbelina, one Little Miss No Name. Who else do I normally go? No Giggles. There was a booth that had like a 50% off everything in their booth, which is really nice until you get to the thing that's like $350 and then you have to go the half down, or $400. So they had some pretty things though.
Yeah, it's a show where if you do like older bisque dolls, there's a chance you'll be able to leave with one. Because I think a lot of the vendors do have those. Not as much in terms of like 1940s or 50s hard plastic.
Yeah, what you look for.
Yeah.
You couldn't find a lot of that. So those people didn't come. And people like the young girl that does the Monster High redos.
Yeah, she was not there.
She was not there. She does her own artistic play on them, and it's really good, but she didn't come.
A lot of the customizers didn't come,
Yeah.
just in general.
The Reborns.
I didn't see a lot of
There weren't-
Reborns.
no.
I didn't see any booth that was just dedicated to Reborns, and
No.
usually there's at least one.
And last time we were there, I think there were 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There were some BJD tables or some BJDs like littered around the sale,
Yeah.
but still not a ton. So it's still more of a sale that if you like bisque or antique-y sort of dolls, you'll find more than if you're looking for like Barbies and things. Because the Barbies that they did have are like, they're always pricey.
You could find Shirley's, but they only had one Sonia Henning. Anything in that bigger scale, vintage, 20s, 30s kind of stuff, you didn't see it.
No.
So that was kind of sad. Even things like Snow White, and I saw one tiny little Snow White.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a good show,
Yeah.
but it was, a strange mix.
It
as
was a
always.
different mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we ended up with, I think, a nice variety of dolls. Very much dolls that speak to our collections.
Yeah.
But we should do shout-outs first, because there were some
Shout
people...
out!
Shout out! So there were some people that did stop us while we were out and about.
With a mask on, too. I was
know.
impressed.
Yeah. I mean, if you're covering up your face,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to tell who people are. So yeah, some people did stop us. So we wanted to give a shout out to,
Val,
hello Val.
Kelly,
Hi Kelly.
Dennis,
Hi Dennis.
Lisa and family.
Hi Lisa and family.
And Miranda and Anna.
And her husband.
I'm sorry, I forgot your name, but we do remember the dog's name.
Oh, Frankie the dog.
Frankie the dog, yes.
Yeah, so, it was really great seeing all of you and getting to talk dolls with you, and we hope that you found something amazing at the show. So
Right.
definitely, if you did, let us know in the comments what you decided to pick up that day.
Right. I know somebody did get the little kiddo that I was going to go back for. Darn.
I know.
But that's okay.
Someone was like, just bought it after my mom commented on this.
I would looked at that 3 different times. I kind of made that mistake a couple of times at this sale, just because I wanted to go through everything first and then go back, and then, of course, something that I kind of wanted already got sold.
But I think that's the thing. Like we were saying that in terms of variety, sometimes it's kind of odd. There's usually like one of this thing or like a handful of this thing littered in the show. So if there is something you like and you know it's not going to be represented in every single booth, you almost have to like pull the trigger.
Pull that trigger, yes.
And just buy it.
Yeah, missed out on a couple of Italian dolls, but that's okay.
Next time.
Next time.
But what did you buy?
What did I buy? Let me see. Well, the one thing I bought is out there. Not a doll, but I needed a pate. And the only way you can do this online is to spend $50 at a store that I only needed $1.15 pate.
But what is a pate for?
It's for your bisque doll if they don't have, it goes under the wig, so it goes on top of their skull. And then the wig can go on top.
Oh.
So one of the dolls that I got when we did have doll shows and I was able to get some, she was missing hers. Hers was all broken up. So I found one. It's a little bit bigger, but I think I can actually cut it down a little bit. And then you glue it on, and then you can put the wig over it. So
Nice.
I needed that.
Yeah, so all you bisque people out there, that's a pate.
That's paid.
Or if you're new to that, genre of dolls.
Right.
We'll start out with this one. This is just a big cameo Cupid doll. I like the big sized cameo ones because I think they're so cute and they have like the cutest little faces.
They do.
So she has a bit of a wonky leg, so she kind of stands crooked.
Her balance.
But she does still stand, which is great. So she had this really cute little like
That's
Cupid
cute.
brooch. And she's just your basic standard sort of Cupid doll.
She's cute.
But she will look good with the other Cupies in the collection.
Yeah. And while I was getting my pate, Cupid mentioned to me that there was a Little Miss No Name at a booth. She's seen better days. She's going to get a reroute. I don't know what color I want to make her. But no tear. She's got her original underwear. The pin's probably not the same, but she's missing her headband and the tear. But she was the only one that was there. So.
And she's the first affordable Little Miss No Name we've seen at any show in at least a year and a half.
If you ever look on eBay, you'll see that somebody has the same identical picture for all their listings, and their listings are like over $1,000, and you're like, excuse me, or $900, $800, and it's all the same person with the same set of dolls.
And aren't they in Japan or something?
They are.
Yeah,
they're
not.
I don't know if it's a real auction.
I don't think it's a real auction.
I don't think so.
But yeah, that was a good find.
So
And it was the only one in the room.
So she's all happy she's going to get new hair.
I picked up just a Malibu skipper. Generally, I have a handful of Malibus, but I don't have a ton because while they seem like they're super common, also sometimes they're very expensive. And I'm like, but it's when you think of skipper and you're of the generation of like, if you grew up in like the 70s or whatever, you think of a Malibu skipper. So I think they should be more affordable. In many cases, they're not more affordable, but this one was priced really well.
And she was in good shape.
She was in good shape. Apparently, she came from a collector who wasn't really into dolls, but people gifted her dolls anyways, and so all of her stuff was generally in good shape. So
And
just
she kept it all too until selling time.
so that's a Malibu skipper to add to the collection.
Pretty. She's pretty. Next one. This girl is kind of like a a grail every time I've seen her in an Ideal catalog or in the Ideal book showing you all the dolls. This is Real Life Lucy, and she has kind of a little bobblehead. There's like a post in there that she just bobbles back and forth. And originally she came with a spoon and a bottle, and the spoon was supposed to have spinach on it where she wouldn't want to touch it, but if you gave her the bottle she'd want it because there was a magnet in it, so she'd probably turn her head or something. But I think she's so cute, and she has the Neil Eastern sculpt, which I really love his sculpts. I want a collection of all of those.
Yeah.
That's what I've got to look for, just those dolls.
And once you know like which ones he did, it's pretty easy to spot what other dolls he might have done.
And then she also came with a package of clothing, and one is a coat and one is a little overalls. And I mean, the coat is darling.
Yeah, it's super cute.
And the woman that I bought her from said that the person that she got it from said that these were supposed to be original outfits for Lucy. So maybe they were part of a catalog thing where you got extra clothing for your doll. I'm not quite sure, but it's got a cute little hat too. That's my favorite part because they're red.
How cute.
So it's adorable. And I think I've seen a picture of her with something like this on. So that's why I think it's probably a catalog thing. But isn't she so cute?
Yeah,
She wants
she's
to
adorable.
sit with Tubsy. You know, that's who she wants to go with. But she's adorable. All right.
Yeah, she was a good find because I have never seen one of these physically at a show.
No, only in the. Oh, I can tell where the stick is. I can feel it in there.
And she just moves her little head.
I know, she's so cute.
Moves her head. She's adorable.
This is what it's gonna be like. I'll have to have you hold her for a while. This is what babies do. Okay.
So I got some Skipper fashions here. Same collector who had the Malibu Skipper. But this was a growing up Skipper fashion. It came with the like grown up version or the teenage version, and then of course it also came with the tiny dress that would fit the growing up Skipper body if it wasn't in her like teenage mode.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, I do like this fashion. I like the fabrics, and so this outfit was part of it as well, and it can go on like a normal size Skipper just because it's meant to fit her when she doesn't have a mature body.
A chest.
So that was one of the outfits for growing up Skipper. And then there was this outfit as well, which is the ice skating outfit from '71.
I used to have that.
So it is missing the fur hat with ties, and there was some discoloration on the skates, but I thought the skates are pretty darn cool.
They
and
are
the outfit
neat.
is fun.
All I have is this part left on my doll.
And this was the other outfit. I think it's called Red Velvet Blush. So just a cute little red dress.
Cute.
Yeah, and so I put it on the red-headed reroute here. But this one was mint, and all the prices were really good because for me, I hate spending like $65 or upwards on one outfit when it's just fabric. Like,
I know.
it shouldn't be that much money.
And we don't need them all mint in package. We just need the pieces to be nice and clean.
So these were more affordably priced, so I
Yeah.
could get like these 3 outfits for the price of what like one is going for on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a good find. And again, all the same person that had that Malibu Skipper.
And let's see. I'm not doing them in order, I don't think. But that's okay. This boy was at a booth, and I just thought he was very interesting looking. He is a Karen Heller design. You can move his head, and it's all cloth molded, and he's all stuffed, and he's made in Germany. And I thought, I love that. I love that he can go with my Lunchy dolls or my other German dolls, and he's got the cute little backpack. This is the kind I've
really
seen.
Cute.
I've seen these for Sasha before. Those kind.
That is very much like a Sasha-esque sort of look.
And he's got really pretty red shoes, and he's very soft. And I'm enjoying looking up to see what kind of a doll he was, and how many other dolls were made like him. I see a lot of girls, not a lot of the boy dolls, but he's really cute, and I've never seen him before. So he's adorable.
Yeah, super cute. And then the last thing I bought was this over here. So,
The last.
so we have in here, the dog is like, what is going on?
On my head. You're dropping it on my head.
It's not on her head.
It's okay. She's big and strong. And notice, this is an Alexander box. Somebody normally doesn't look for these big
Don't usually.
Madame Alexander stuff, like from the 80s,
Watch out, Lexi.
90s. Careful, Lex.
Get out here.
I got this.
All right, so we have this Madame Alexander 21-inch portrait doll of Scarlett O'Hara. She is from 91, which is generally like in the 80s and the 90s Madame Alexanders that are more like vinyl-y and not the hard plastic or the composition. I tend to ignore. But I'm a huge fan of Gone with the Wind. I think the movie is just so much fun to watch because the romance between Red and Scarlet is just so much fun. They're so bad, but they're so good together, and it's just like, oh, every time I'm like, what? Ugh, such a good movie. If it's ever on TCM, I'm like, oh, it's Gone with the Wind. I'll sit down for 10 hours and watch this thing. So this is a portrait doll from 91. Really pretty dress. She's basically mint.
Red shoes.
Yeah, bright red shoes. Her dress is the color it should be, I imagine. Her hair is really good. Her face is really pretty. She is just a really good example of a Madame Alexander. I do
She
wonder
has a
if-
ring.
Yeah, she has a ring on. I wonder if her limbs. I didn't think to check to see if her limbs had melted together. I think they're just not used to being moved.
Yeah, they just need to be moved.
So we
out.
just need to play with her there. But this is the dress she wears in the picnic scene. So in the introduction to the movie, plus she has these like really green eyes, like crazy green eyes. So she was one of those dolls where like I realistically know if I were to sell her, I'm not going to make my money back on her
No.
at all. Like, not that she was overly expensive, but like I'm not going to make my money back on her. So because I collect dolls that I like,
She's pretty.
and not dolls that I want to like use in as investments, she was worth adding to the collection. Plus she's
pretty.
like, huge. Yeah. She has a fun face.
If you're going to have a Scarlet, it might as well be a big Scarlet.
Oh, exactly. And I have some of the tiny ones,
Yeah.
but she was just really good. And her dress is so like big and poofy.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I have no idea where she's going to fit on my doll shelf though.
No.
But yeah, I'm not going to dive into the Madame Alexanders from the 90s and the 80s. I'm not going to keep on adding them to my collection, but when there's one that I like, I think it's worth it. So she can go hang out on the shelf.
There you go.
With the more vintage ones.
She's pretty. Let's see. I've got two more things. So this one I ended up getting right after I got the boy doll because they were really affordable, and for the price I paid for this girl, her actual clothes are worth more money than what I paid for her. So she has chopped hair, but that's okay, it doesn't matter because it's a different hair color, and I thought it'd be nice. I could have two that would be sisters. And she's supposed to work, but it didn't matter because I was going to buy her anyway, even if she didn't matter, because her limbs are in good shape. They're not all lightened like some of them are, or really darkened like a lot of them are. They're just right. And I already have one that talks, so it doesn't matter because I have a repaired one that my husband gave me. But I'll just push her anyway and see. See, she doesn't talk as clear as mine. I still have a good one that talks clear, but she's in her original outfit. Now I want the airline outfit and her bag and everything. And I thought she was so cute, so she's got a sister now. And of course she needs glasses too. So a lady bought this. She bought this at a yard sale. Somebody had made it, and it fit her doll perfectly. Okay, this is a wooden Rakus doll. Some people say rake, some people say Rakus. I have a couple reindeer that I use at Christmas time, and it's all wooden. And then I have a circus master, a ringmaster that I have that's a Rakus. So I have two, and I never knew they made a little baby doll, and I thought it was so cute. And yes, the elastic is out of this part, but it was really such a good price. And then you got the cradle too. So if little baby that's coming wants a cradle, then we've got a little doll cradle too, because I don't have to put her in the cradle. But I thought she was so cute.
And you don't really see the baby dolls. You see the bears,
The
and
bunnies, you see the
creatures.
bunnies.
You don't really see humanoid.
No,
Practices.
and I didn't even know that they made them, so I thought that was really cute. So I got something that was soft sculpture and something that was wooden, instead of getting composition and bisque.
Yeah.
So those are my purchases.
So that is what we picked up at the doll show.
The doll show.
And yeah, we were, like, as we said earlier, we were so excited to have a show to go to. And we are going to yet another show next weekend because, can't have it you have none for a year and then like 2 in the same month, which is generally how it happens anyways.
And that will be the toy show that we go to, but there
Yes.
are vendors that bring dolls too, so we'll see.
Yes, so if you are in the area and you're bored, definitely check out the website for the Chicago Toy Show, which is the one coming up. Definitely check the dates for the Kane County Doll Show, which is the one we were just at today.
And then look for the Naperville one.
Yeah, and look for the Naperville, which I think has dates for next month or June, something coming up. So there is the Naperville Doll Show as well. But we'd love to hear what you think of the items we picked up. If you were at the show, let us know what you picked up.
got. Yes.
So we could see if you bought one of the things that Mom was looking for. And it's
Probably
cool if you did.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
But yeah, I guess we will leave it there, and we hope to hear from you. See you later.
Bye.